bio, or your bio that I read earlier, you left about 2 weeks before, and it was due to you had enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted you, if you're welcome to, go as deep or not as you want, because I know a lot of people that watch this program may have served in Vietnam or had family that did. That's pretty compelling, because you seem like a guy that finishes everything he starts.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to leave like that was a real, for me, a glaring, not necessarily red flag, but what was going on with you, maybe psychologically there, if you're willing to share, that may have led to all the other things that were happening with alcohol?
Probably.
I don't know.
Well, interestingly enough, though, I didn't drink at all in Vietnam.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You're kidding me.
Mm-mm.
I thought you were getting ready to say that was where we're kind of...
No, my men were permitted to drink on our 24-hour stand-downs, which happened about once every 2 or 3 months.
Wow.
But apart from that, there was no drugs and no alcohol. Because this was 67, 68. You didn't want anybody with their head messed up.
No.
You wanted them alert. And if anybody got that way, they got talked to.
Yeah. That's the polite way to put it.
Right.
It's not necessarily a family show, but yeah.
No, but anyway. So I spent the first 7.5 months as in the bush rifle platoon leader with my recon platoon, and then 2 months as the executive officer. During that era, it was all about officers getting combat command time. That's why captains were over there in hordes wanting to get companies to be commanders in combat, because that meant you got your ticket punched to the star.
Okay, gotcha.
And so here I am, just a lowly. Now I'm a first lieutenant, and the A Company commander got a life-changing wound that sent him back to the States. The battalion commander came to me and asked me to take command of the company, which was kind of awkward since there were captains in line wanting that command. So, but I agreed, and so I commanded the company. And this was up in I Corps, where the division forward base was getting rocketed every day with the 120 millimeter rockets and stuff. And my company was challenged to clean out that rocket belt.
Okay.
And so we would move in a circle, setting up and breaking down every day, searching out the different sites where they were launching the rockets.
Okay.
Because all it was you take a bamboo pole, cut it in half, lay the rocket in one half of it and shoot it, and just kind of like aim it. So they're very mobile and hard to catch. And so when I was a platoon leader, I'd only lost 2 men in my entire 8 months of command as a platoon.
That was good.
Oh, absolutely.
That was huge, yeah.
So I took over command of the company, and it was really difficult to keep that record, because we would move into position right after dark, and we'd get mortared. So I got frustrated. So what we would do is we'd move into position, stay there for 1 hour, and then move again. And then before first light, we were up and moving before first light came, trying to minimize their ability to find out where we are. And that just, for doing that for 60 days, just got really burdensome.
I don't think it was boring. It had to be psychologically scarring in a way. I mean, that may not be fair, but I mean,
that was just
that
stressful.
constant stress of not knowing what's going to happen the next moment.
And I had command of the company for 60 days, and you would get an officer efficiency report at the end of 90 days. And so the battalion commander said he wanted me to stay for the extra month, and I said no.
Yeah.
I'm done.